Hey everybody, it's your old friendly neighborhood Crunchy Frog here, and we're at my secret shame, my super rushed Yorkshire Gold base, and we're going to be doing some stuff with the Yetis. Let's see if, for some reason, on some of my higher level bases, the glitch is not there. Either that or Supercell has fixed it. But the Yetis seem to stay in my army, but this is the army that we're going to be using. I didn't watch the video, but I saw a thumbnail for somebody saying something about including root riders with your Yetis. And that makes a lot of sense because the real downside of the Yetis is that they need to break through walls, and they're really slow at doing that. And I figure with the root riders, we might be able to give that a try and see how it goes. Now, as a Super Rush Town Hall 15, I have no qualms about attacking a base that's a level lower than me. Because let's face it, when you're super rushed, that's just how it goes. Well, here's another 15, so we shouldn't feel bad. This guy's pretty rushed too. So let's go ahead and go after this dude. Seems like a fair fight. And I'll just do what I usually do, which is, pretty much go after the edges like I do with my dragons. I figure that's probably a pretty good strategy for almost anything that you do. And then we'll send the root riders in the middle, backed up by the Yetis. We'll put a warden in to support them. We'll go ahead and put a wall breaker in. And hope that all goes well. Go ahead and put a rage spell in there, see if I can hurry things up. And have a Valkyrie and a minion to sort of fill out the rest of the army. Now I decided to go ahead and include a clone spell. I don't know if that's going to help anything. I just decided to do it just because. Let's put another rage spell down, hurry those slow guys up. Because those Yetis, let's face it, man, the super Yetis are so slow. But they do look cool. And we're sending them in there with the root riders, who are very good at breaking open walls. So the Yeti should have free access to roam around the base and do their damage. And look at it, it's actually working pretty well. Very nice. And look, the Archer Queen's Cabana Boy is still alive too. Just barely. And the Archer Queen's alive. The Royal Champion's still alive. Very good. It meets with my approval. Very good. Okay. And the Super Yetis are still in there. Well, that's nice. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay, let's go ahead and run out there again. This base has got plenty of loot. It looks like a sort of a neglected, sloppy... I see bases that have all these little decorations and trees and crap all around. It reminds me of that old show, Sanford and Son. Remember that show? I'm sure everybody's only seen it in reruns. I mean, I've only seen it in reruns because I'm not quite that old. But yeah, Sanford and Son. That was a classic show. And they were basically running a junkyard. And that's what these bases remind me of, basically. The junkyard. That's good. Do some earthquaking over here. Probably don't really need to. Go pop a jump spell over there. And I guess, we really don't need to, but I guess we can go ahead and use the warden ability. because we do have a scatter shot over here that's smacking them around. But yeah, this looks like a pretty solid strategy. I haven't been as jazzed about this event as I normally would be, just simply because of the glitch, the army glitch, and also because if you're a free-to-play player, the rewards are not that great. But there is a positive in this event, is that you get to play with a different troop. And I think probably after this event's over, you'd think that Supercell would probably make the Super Yeti a permanent thing, right? I'm guessing they would. Alright, let's go out and do it one more time. Did get the last of our stars. And we don't want to attack up. This guy doesn't have that much loot. And this guy doesn't have that much loot. If we're gonna take our Super Yetis out, then we're gonna make sure that we can bring back some money, because we desperately need money at this base because it's so rushed. We have to upgrade stuff, lots of stuff. Because I was trying to race this base against the other ones. Oh, here, this looks like some pretty easy pickings over here. So I think what we'll do is we'll come in over here on this side, and we'll break this open right away, so that way the Yetis can go in there and storm that monolith. Let's go ahead and use the ability right away so that we can survive the monolith blasts. We'll release our Valkyrie and our lone minion over there. I just use them to fill up the rest of the army. You can't let those spaces go unfilled. So you gotta squeeze something in there, right? But whatever the case may be, I still prefer to use dragons. I just figured I would try this little army out to maybe do something a little different today. You don't want to put out a dragon video every single day, you know? It'd be sort of like if you ate pizza every day. It just wouldn't be quite as special anymore, even though it's awesome. Okay. I think most of my guys are still above ground and surviving. It's pretty nice. You can see my heroes are severely underleveled. I've been so busy with this rush base trying to get all my basic troop levels leveled up, and also just working on getting all the defenses, or not the defenses, but the offensive stuff leveled up, you know. We can't have these mushrooms growing over there, because my builders will go over and get the mushrooms. You see this little flag right here? It's one of the very few things, one of the very few decorations that I have on any of my bases. Speaking of Sanford and Son bases, I've got a ton of these free little decorations that they give you, but I've only ever put this one up. And the reason for that is I got this in one of those legendary chests. And it's something I don't see a lot of, you know? I don't see a whole bunch of those laying around. People don't have a whole bunch of those. Are they like pirate flags or something? They're pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and set some stuff to upgrading. You see, I have some of my important defenses, like the Eagle Artillery, upgraded to the max. We have a spell tower that's level 3. Let's see. I do like the poison spell, but let's set it to invisibility just to be different. And we have the monolith. I still haven't upgraded that yet. But anyway, let's choose some offensive stuff to upgrade. And since the Minion Prince isn't included in my main army, let's go ahead and keep working at getting him upgraded. You notice he's the highest level guy. I do my heroes one at a time, so that way I have all my other heroes free. Let's see. League All-Star. Reach the Masters League. Wow. 2,000 gems. That's pretty sweet. And you know what that means? When I get a whole bunch of gems, I know exactly what I want to spend them on. Hero skins. And there's a new skin available. I believe it's for the Royal Champion that I want to get. Let's see, where is it? The Royal Champion's way at the end here. Now, there's a whole bunch of skins here that I would like to get, but they cost like $5 or $10 each. And honestly, look at that Pixel Champion. Who's going to spend money on that? Anyway, my own personal opinion. The Future Champion looks pretty cool. Another one, the Gingerbread Champion. I'm not really that into those kind of ones. But here's the Dragon Champion. And the Football Champion. Oh boy. This is a hard decision. I kind of like this one. Huh. Because I just bought the Dragon Champion on one of my other accounts. There's a Champions Champion. But this will be sort of unique. I think I'll get this one. There we go. We have the Champion, or the Football Champion. Let's get something else upgrading here. We have a lot of stuff maxed here, but we don't have the Electro Titan maxed. And the Dark Elixir. We'll have to do something with regular Elixir, but I think I'll get one of my Siege machines leveled up. We'll do the Log Launcher first. Okay. And we'll save those heroes for later. Let's see. There's the Dark Barracks. The reason why I haven't upgraded the Dark Barracks more is because look what it unlocks. The Apprentice Warden, oh boy. But you have to unlock the Apprentice Warden to get to the better ones. So I'm just going to have to buckle down and do it, I guess. Let's go ahead and upgrade something else here. Something using gold, because I have a bunch of gold now. I'm thinking... Because I think I already... let's see. Inferno Tower. That sounds good. Upgrade the Inferno Tower. It never hurts to upgrade the Inferno Towers. Okay, very good. And we have our little secret shame catching up slowly but surely. And we're going to see if this can be maxed Town Hall 15 before its brother base, which I created right at the same time. The Craftsman base here. We're going to see if the Craftsman base can reach max Town Hall 15 at the same time or close to the same time. And I'm just testing to see which method is faster. Is rushing your account and then playing catch-up faster? You see, I can do this because I don't have to put all these people in war. Not all these people have to participate in war, so I would suggest that you don't rush if you're in a clan and you want to be, you know, a good clan mate and playing in war. But if you're a nut job like me, a true clashaholic, and you've got 20 bases, well, then why not play around with them, do a little experimenting? You know, figure out what works faster. But anyway, as you can see, this is Town Hall 12, and it's not going to be Town Hall 13 for a while because I still have a lot of walls to upgrade. Everything else is maxed out, but the walls. So I will probably leave you here and just crack down and do more looting and getting money and upgrading walls on this account. I got a full plate. But anyway, this is your old buddy Crunchy Frog, and I'll see you next time. And please subscribe. And I'll see you later, and this is Crunchy Frog signing out. Goodbye.